For your time, talk to us about the Secretary General's visit to KwaZulu-Natal. He announced that he was going to meet with the regions to get the update of the status report on the state of the organization. Talk to us about those deliberations.
Well, these are ongoing. This is the second leg. As you would know, we were here last week. And of course, KwaZulu-Natal has got 11 regions. So it's the vastest in terms of the ANC demarcation and the government demarcation. And so we are back here, just met with one of the regions, Josiah Komede region, and are continuing. The real reason behind this visit is reinforcement of our structures. You would know that the tenure of the current provincial task team has come to an end, and it is important that a proper performance assessment is undertaken, and by hearing what plans are in place for regions going to conferences, for regions preparing themselves for the battles ahead, including elections. And it was important for the Secretary General to lead the delegation of the Political Management Committee.
What happens after this? Is the Secretary General going to the officials, the MWC and the NEC to report back?
Yes, that will be the expectation. And but already he has the full mandate given by the National Working Committee at its second last meeting to make sure that we attend to KZN. We assess the state of organization 9 months later, and we make sure that where there is a need to reinforce the province, that we do so.
He has basically outlined his unhappiness with the state of the organization, that famous statement referring to the PTT as the test. Many people were worried that is the ANC going to reconfigure the reconfigured PTT? Are you going to chop in the PTT? Are you going to be reinforcing? If so, in what essence when you are reinforcing? My question is, what is the fate of the PTT? When is it going to be decided?
Well, it is rather too early to come to any sort of scenario at this point. We're still meeting with regions. And of course, yes, as I say, that the SG has got the full mandate to, in consultation with officials and reporting to officials, to look at the best way of making sure that this province is resuscitated, and that the rebuilding work is not reversed, and that instead it is actually taken forward. There will probably be a number of discussions that will take place before any other option is adopted other than what the current status quo. Remember that there is always an option for a PTT to be extended with a very clear mandate that takes us to conference. I would be very loath to suggest any other option other than the fact that the discussions are just ongoing at the moment. We've noted that there's a great deal of interest and a lot of speculation that's been taking place, and we'd like to urge our members to hang ten and just focus on the work that is being done to rebuild the organization in the province.
On another international matter, in terms of current affairs and international news, geopolitics, the United States of America and Israel have attacked Iran. There are concerns that this will escalate. There will be retaliations as we speak. There are reports of retaliations. What is the view of the ANC in terms of that? We know DERCO will comment properly and the government policy will be outlined, but what would be the ANC's quick reaction to that?
Well, our quick reaction would probably be a standard one, in the sense that our known position is an injunction in one of the clauses of the Freedom Charter, peace and friendship. And we do not advocate for any form of bullying or any form of attacks on the sovereignty of any country. Regardless of what the reasons are, and in this instance, Iran being attacked for possession of having a nuclear program. So our position is basically to always frown upon any attack on any other nation state for reasons that basically of rivalry of one sort or the other. The official position of government will still be articulated, and as you can imagine, it's a matter that is obviously of a great deal of sensitivity. But as the ANC, we remain with that position, and of course, we remain non-aligned. We do not support ongoing attacks by the US on a number of nation states, and because there is a sense in which the US has determined itself to be the world police or policemen. And we obviously have spoken strongly about that. We will continue to do so. And of course, always aided by Israel and the other way around. But I don't want to go into the politics of the case. The ANC will pronounce, comprehensively at the right time.
Just to have a take two on the first question, if you can remind us, there was a slight challenge there to say what is the ongoing discussion about between the Secretary General and the regions, please.
Oh, the state of the organization in each region is what we're really looking at. The state of branches. We're looking at the state of service delivery. We're looking at the state of municipalities, particularly where we have presence. Even where we don't have presence, for example, we're looking at Josiah Akwemede. We are not in control of the main anchors of local governance there, but we're interested in how local government is functioning. And we're also looking at a number of projects that we've always had and how those are faring. So it is an ongoing process of establishing whether we've made progress since the installation of the PTT and what are the other things that we need to be doing, particularly as we ready ourselves to establishing election structures, to ensuring that we roll out our election campaign and our election campaign strategy. Those are some of the things that we are currently looking at.
What's the way forward after these engagements? Is the Secretary General going to be going back to the officials, the NWC and the NEC?
Well, in the normal course of business, the Secretary General reports to officials every Monday. So